Welcome back to the channel. Today's story is going to truly excite you. Imagine holding a small, seemingly ordinary Australian 10-cent coin from 2005 and realizing that it could carry more value than you ever expected. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a collectible item, and for some, even a small investment opportunity waiting to be understood. The Australian 10-cent coin has a rich background that connects directly to the nation's decimal currency system, introduced in 1966. By 2005, this coin had already become a familiar part of daily transactions across Australia. But what makes certain 2005 coins special today is not just their age, but their condition, and the unique factors that may have affected them over time. Coins that show signs of aging, such as rust-like toning or surface discoloration, often tell a story of long circulation. While rust is not technically accurate for coins made from cupronickel, collectors often use the term informally to describe dark spots or oxidation-like marks that appear after years of exposure to air, moisture, and handling. When we talk about the condition of a coin described as fine, it means the coin has been circulated and shows moderate wear, but still retains clear details. The iconic design of the Australian 10-cent coin features the superb lyrebird, one of Australia's most fascinating native birds, known for its ability to mimic sounds. Even in fine condition, the feathers and shape of the lyrebird remain visible, though not as sharp as in uncirculated coins. This balance between wear and visibility actually appeals to many collectors because it reflects authenticity and real-world use. Now let's take a closer look at the background and composition of this coin. The Australian 10-cent coin is made from cupronickel, which is a blend of copper and nickel. This composition gives the coin its silver-like appearance and durability. It has a standard weight of, and a diameter of, the reeded edges, not only add to its aesthetic appeal, but also help prevent counterfeiting and wear. Over time, collector demand for the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin depends on several factors. While it is not considered extremely rare in general circulation, certain variations or coins with unusual toning, minting errors, or distinctive wear patterns can attract attention. Collectors often look for coins that stand out from the ordinary, and an older coin with unique surface characteristics can sometimes generate curiosity and demand. Additionally, beginner collectors often start with affordable coins like this, which helps maintain steady interest in the market. When it comes to current market value, most 2005 Australian 10-cent coins in fine condition are typically worth there or slightly above, often ranging from around 10 cents, $40,000 to $75,000, depending on appeal. However, coins with unusual discoloration, strong eye appeal, or minor minting anomalies could potentially fetch a higher price, sometimes reaching a few dollars if the right buyer is interested. It's important to understand that coin value is not fixed. It changes based on collector interest, market trends, and the uniqueness of the individual piece. For collectors who want to explore this hobby further, there are a few helpful insights to keep in mind. Always store coins in a dry environment to prevent further damage. Avoid cleaning coins, as this can reduce their value significantly. Take time to study coin details, compare similar listings online, and learn how grading works. The more knowledge you gain, the better decisions you will make as a collector. Patience is also key because sometimes the true value of a coin reveals itself only after careful observation and time. As we come to the end of this journey, it becomes clear that even a small coin like the 2005 Australian 10-cent piece can hold a fascinating story. Whether it's the history behind it, the materials used, or the collector interest it generates, every coin has something unique to offer. What might seem like a simple object could actually be a meaningful collectible with both sentimental and monetary value. So next time you come across an old coin in your pocket or collection, take a closer look. You never know, you might be holding a small treasure that connects you to history and opens the door to an exciting world of coin collecting. Next up, today, we are going to explore a fascinating piece of Australian coin history, the Australia 10-cent coin from 1981, especially in very fine condition, and discover its current market value in dollars. This small silver-colored coin may look ordinary at first glance, but for collectors and enthusiasts, it carries a story, value, and hidden potential that makes it truly special. Let's begin with the history behind this coin. The 10-cent coin of Australia has been part of the decimal currency system since 1966, when the country transitioned away from pounds, shillings, and pence. The 1981 issue continues this legacy, featuring the iconic lyrebird design on the reverse side, a symbol of elegance and natural beauty. The obverse side carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting Australia's connection to the British monarchy at the time. While millions of these coins were produced, time has made certain pieces, especially those preserved in very fine condition, far more desirable. When we talk about the condition of a coin, very fine is an important grade. It means the coin has seen some circulation, but still retains clear details. The feathers of the lyrebird remain visible, and the overall design is not heavily worn. Coins in this condition strike a perfect balance. They are not overly common, like heavily circulated coins, yet not as expensive as uncirculated ones. This makes them attractive to both beginner and experienced collectors. Now let's look at the size, weight, and composition, often referred to as the background or build of the coin. The 1981 Australian 10-cent coin is made of cupronickel, which is a combination of copper and nickel. It has a diameter of about and weighs approximately. Its reeded edge gives it a classic and recognizable feel. This durable composition is one reason why many of these coins have survived in decent condition even after decades. Collector demand plays a key role in determining the value of this coin. While the 1981 Australian 10-cent coin is not considered extremely rare in general terms, specific factors can increase its desirability. Coins with better preservation, sharp details, and minimal scratches are always more appealing. Additionally, collectors often look for coins from particular years to complete sets, and this creates consistent demand. Over time, even coins that were once common can gain attention as fewer high-quality examples remain available. Now let's talk about the current market value. In very fine condition, the Australia 10-cent coin from 1981 typically holds a modest value. In today's market, it is usually worth around $175,000 to $250,000, depending on its exact condition and visual appeal. While this might not sound like a huge amount, it is still higher than its and for collectors. The real worth lies in its historical significance and collectible nature. Exceptional examples or coins with unique features may even sell for slightly higher prices in the right market. For collectors, there are always smart ways to approach coins like this. It is important to store coins properly in protective holders to maintain their condition. Avoid cleaning them, as cleaning can actually reduce their value. Take time to learn grading standards and observe details carefully. Building a collection is not just about high-value coins. It is also about understanding history and enjoying the process of discovery. Coins like the 1981 10-cent piece can be a great starting point or a meaningful addition to a broader Australian collection. As we come to the conclusion, it becomes clear that the Australia 10-cent coin from 1981, especially in very fine condition, is more than just spare change. It represents a piece of history, a connection to a nation's currency evolution, and an opportunity for collectors to own something timeless. Its market value may be modest, but its true worth lies in its story, its craftsmanship, and the passion it inspires among coin enthusiasts. So next time you come across an old coin, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small treasure with a big story behind it. Next up, today we talk about fascinating coins that hold both historical charm and collector value. The Australia 10-cent coin from 1968 stands out as a remarkable piece. This coin is not just a simple currency item. It represents a time of transition and identity for Australia, making it a meaningful collectible for enthusiasts around the world. The story of this coin begins shortly after Australia transitioned to decimal currency in 1966. The 1968 Australian 10-cent coin was part of the early years of this new system, produced by the Royal Australian Mint. It carries the iconic image of the lyrebird on the reverse side, a bird known for its extraordinary ability to mimic sounds, symbolizing uniqueness and national pride. On the obverse side, it features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting Australia's historical ties to the British monarchy. When we look at the condition of a 1968 Australian 10-cent coin described as fine, it means the coin has been circulated and shows visible wear. But all major details remain clear and recognizable. The design elements, such as the lyrebird's feathers and the queen's profile, may be slightly worn but still maintain their overall appearance. This level of preservation is quite common for coins of this age, yet it still holds value for collectors who appreciate authenticity and history. Talking about the background and composition, this coin is made from cupronickel, a durable alloy consisting of. This composition gives the coin its silver-like appearance and helps it resist corrosion over time. The round shape, smooth edge, and solid metallic feel make it instantly recognizable. Weighing approximately and measuring about in diameter, it was designed to be practical for everyday use while maintaining aesthetic appeal. Collector demand for the 1968 Australian 10-cent coin depends on several factors, including condition, rarity, and historical significance. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in well-preserved condition can still excite collectors. Some enthusiasts specifically seek coins from the early decimal years, making 1968 issues more desirable than later, more common coins. Additionally, collectors who focus on Australian wildlife-themed designs often value this coin because of its beautifully detailed lyrebird. When it comes to the current market value, a 1968 Australian 10-cent coin in fine condition generally holds a modest but respectable price. In today's market, such a coin is typically valued at around $145,000 to $240,000. However, if the coin is in better condition, such as very fine or uncirculated, its value can increase significantly. Rare variations, mint errors, or coins with exceptional preservation can sometimes attract even higher prices among serious collectors. For those who are interested in collecting coins like this, there are some helpful approaches to keep in mind. Always examine the condition carefully, as even small details can affect value. Storing coins in protective holders can preserve their quality over time. Learning about mint years and historical background can also give you an advantage when identifying valuable pieces. Most importantly, patience is key, as coin collecting is a journey that rewards knowledge and dedication. As we come to the conclusion, the Australia 10-cent coin from 1968 is more than just a small piece of metal. It carries history, craftsmanship, and a connection to a significant era in Australia's monetary system. Even in fine condition, it holds a special place in the world of numismatics, offering both sentimental and financial value. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, this coin reminds us that sometimes even the smallest can hold meaningful stories and lasting worth. Next up, today, we are diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a closer look at the Australia 10-cent coin from 2005, especially in very fine condition, and exploring its current market value in dollars. This small silver coin may look ordinary at first glance, but it carries history, craftsmanship, and collector interest that make it far more special than many people realize. The story of the Australian 10-cent coin begins back in 1966, when Australia introduced decimal currency, replacing the old pound system. Since then, the 10-cent coin has remained one of the most recognizable and widely used denominations in the country. The 2005 issue continues this long tradition, featuring the iconic lyrebird design on the reverse, a symbol of elegance and Australia's rich wildlife heritage. In very fine condition, this coin still retains clear details in the feathers of the lyrebird and the overall design, although slight wear may be visible due to circulation over the years. When we talk about the background and composition of the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin, it becomes even more interesting. The coin is made from cupronickel, which is a blend of. This composition gives the coin its distinctive silver appearance and durability. It has a round shape with a reeded edge, which not only adds to its aesthetic appeal, but also serves a practical purpose in preventing counterfeiting and wear. The coin weighs approximately and has a diameter of about, making it a solid and well-crafted piece that has stood the test of time. Collector demand for the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin can vary depending on condition and rarity factors. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in very fine condition or better can still excite collectors, especially those building complete date sets of Australian decimal coins. Enthusiasts often look for coins with minimal scratches, strong detail, and original luster. The demand increases slightly if the coin has been well preserved or comes from a collection rather than heavy circulation. Even though it is not considered extremely rare, it holds steady interest among beginner and intermediate collectors who appreciate its design and history. Now let's talk about the current market value. In general, a 2005 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition typically ranges from around $1,040,000 to $175,000 depending on its exact condition, shine, and collector appeal. Coins that are closer to extremely fine or uncirculated condition can fetch slightly higher prices. While this may not seem like a huge amount, the true value lies in the coin's collectible nature and its place within a complete set. Over time, as coins become harder to find in better condition, their value has the potential to gradually increase. For collectors, there are always smart ways to approach coins like this. It is important to store coins properly in protective holders or albums to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Avoid cleaning coins, as this can actually reduce their value significantly. Instead, focus on preserving their natural condition. Keeping an eye on coin markets, auctions, and collector forums can also help you understand trends and spot opportunities to buy or sell at the right time. Building knowledge is just as valuable as building a collection. As we come to the conclusion, the Australia 10-cent coin from 2005 in very fine condition is a great example of how even everyday currency can carry historical and collectible significance. While its market value may currently be modest, its charm lies in its design, durability, and connection to Australia's decimal currency journey. For collectors, every coin tells a story, and this one is no exception. Whether you are just starting out or already passionate about numismatics, coins like this remind us that value is not always measured in dollars alone, but also in history, beauty, and the joy of collecting.